All right, lovely people. It's your girl Cookie, and welcome to the first ever YouTube version of Critiques from the Car. I changed the name of it. So here's the thing. I think I'm gonna start doing reviews of movies right after I see them, so that I can remember what I thought of them. I am currently leaving. I Can Only Imagine. And it was decent. It was decent. Look at my hair. I look crazy. Um, I'll talk more about it when I get into the car, like give some spoilers. But a general critique, no spoilers right now. Um, I Can Only Imagine is the story of Bart Millard's life. Bart Millard is the lead singer of the Christian group Mercy Me. They're most famous for the song I Can Only Imagine. Um, and interestingly enough, I knew that I wanted to come to the movies tonight because I've had a long few days. And I got in the car and I was like, oh, what's showing? I didn't really want to see this movie, but I put my music on shuffle and I Can Only Imagine start playing, and I was like, guess I gotta go see that. So that's what I did. And I am not disappointed. So if you've seen the trailer, I'm going to try to find a way to link the trailer to this video. But if you've seen the trailer, you know that he wrote the song after his dad passed away, because his dad was a monster. His dad was a really mean guy. And when he was younger, and then his dad found Christ and became a totally transformed person. I won't start the car just yet. Ever watching that again. 5 being, I love it so much that I have to see it again in a week. Okay? Scale of 1 to 5, I Can Only Imagine a 3. I could see it again, but I don't have to see it again. Didn't change my life, but I do appreciate a movie about a Christian song being in theaters, hopefully making a lot of money, because it was beautifully shot. The cast did a wonderful job acting it. Like, the story was great. It was written great. And overall, it's worth your money. It's worth your money on a discount day. Like, we have $5 discounts here on Tuesdays. So it's worth your money on a discount day. But it's also worth your money on a regular price day. You won't walk away like, oh, that was horrible. Unless you just hate Jesus. If that's the case, get a life. Why are you hating Jesus for? No, if that's the case, then this is not the movie for you. Okay. So that is my critique with no spoilers. If you're interested in watching this movie and you don't want spoilers, turn the video off right now. I'm gonna give you a moment. Look at my yellow cardigan. Isn't that cute? It's so cute. I mean, melanin popping. Okay, by this time, if you still watching, it's because you want them spoilers. So now let's talk. So Dennis Quaid plays the father in this movie, and I hated him in the beginning, which means he did a damn good job. I was like, there is one scene where, okay, so in the beginning you only see Bart's mom one time, like, not one time, but you only see her for like 9 minutes of the movie. And she seems like such a loving woman, and her and Dennis Quaid's character, they get into fights a lot. And so early in the movie, she takes Bart to Christian camp where he meets the girl that ends up being his wife, Shannon, his best friend. And like, Bart just like has such a great time, and I think that's, you kind of see his first introduction to Christ and like people of Christ. And I think it benefited him to do that at such a young age, because when he comes back from this camp, his mom has pieced out. He comes back and there are people packing her stuff, and his dad is in the house all pissed. And by this time, you like know that his dad is abusing him, but you never really see it. So, these people looking like, what the heck is she doing? Anyway, so his mom pieces out. There's no explanation as to like why she actually pieced out. You just make the assumption that she left because Dennis Quaid was beating on her. But if you're anything like me, you were asking the question, why did you leave your kid? If he was beating on you, he gonna beat on your kid. Why would you leave your kid? But she did. Bart's character gets into football because that's the only thing that his dad loves. And early in his football career in high school, he busts his knee up real bad, can't play football anymore. It's so whack. Like, Dennis Quaid's character makes him, Bart has to make breakfast every morning, and he'll make him like, cereal and milk. And this one scene, Bart's rushing to make breakfast, rushing to get the cereal and milk on the table, and Dennis Quaid comes down, picks up the milk, smells the milk, closes it, it's like half a gallon of milk, and throws it at him, hits him in the back with this milk, and it's like, it's expired. You the one with the job, buy some new milk. Yeah, I was in there with attitude. But you get to see really how much of a monster this man really was towards like later on. So the dad finds out that he has cancer on the same night that Bart, who now can't play football, has to join the glee club, is the lead in the play Oklahoma, but doesn't tell his dad because he thinks his dad is not going to like that. His dad finds out because he's in a diner and sees the advertisement, and he has what he thinks is a heart attack. Turns out he's got pancreatic cancer, but he doesn't want to do anything about it. So the next day he tries to be a little nice. Like, I think he realizes like, oh, I got something that could kill me. I need to get right. Tries to be a little nice. He makes breakfast for Bart, and Bart doesn't want the breakfast. So he takes the plate of food and slaps him in the back of the head with it. Breaks a plate of food over this little boy's head. Well, at the time, he's supposed to be a teenager. But so then Bart decides, I'm out. I'm leaving. I'm out of here. And after graduation, he leaves. He leaves his girlfriend. He's really mean to his girlfriend. Tells her that he doesn't love her. And he leaves. And then he ends up forming the band Mercy Me, and they are traveling around in a bus, like a school bus that they converted to have some beds in it, and they love what they're doing, but they're not making a whole bunch of money, going to all these like youth churches and youth conventions and singing about Christ. They meet up with Trace Adkins, who is not really Trace Adkins. I don't remember the character's name, but it's Trace Adkins is acting in this role. And he starts managing them, and he's like, you should write more stuff, because when you're not doing covers of Christian music, it seems more authentic. I'm going to make this a shorter story. So they write some stuff. Trace Adkins gets some record execs to come and see them perform. They think they're about to get this record deal, and the execs are like, nope, can't market that. Nope, you are not good enough. And it's so interesting and beautifully portrayed how abused children hear that in their head it's always there. That I'm not good enough, right? That if I was only better, I wouldn't get beat. That's what goes through their head, right? And so that's what's going through Bart's head. Jesus, fix it. Bart's head is like, I'm not good enough. Well, these people literally tell him to his face, you all are not good enough. So he decides to go back home and kind of settle the score with his dad and like try to forgive him. He doesn't know his dad has pancreatic cancer. When he gets back, his dad has found Jesus. He is a praying man. He has been writing him letters, like apologizing and asking him to come home and wanting to see him again. And he finds out his dad has pancreatic cancer because he sees like a diagnosis hidden in the car. He sees a little paper or whatever. And he decides, I'm going to have to try to forgive you. And then once he forgives his dad and they start to go to church together, like the relationship really, really grows and they become friends. And then He loses his battle with pancreatic cancer, and that is when Bart decides to start journaling again. Well, in the time that he was getting closer with his dad is when he started to journal. But it's so cool. He looked through journals from like different parts of his life, and it would have the word imagine, and I can only imagine, and can you only imagine, like just in all these different areas of his life. And he goes, okay, God, I hear you. And he writes this song. They were gonna sell it to a Christian singer, Amy Grant. I don't know Amy Grant, whatever. They're gonna sell it to. I know somebody's like, what? You don't know Amy Grant? I don't know who that is. They're gonna sell it to Amy Grant, and she was like, no, this is your, like, on stage when she was getting ready to debut the song. Bart was in the audience, and she's like, no, this is your song, this is your time, you sing it. He sang it, people loved it, and they released it as Mercy Me's first single, and the album went triple platinum, certified triple platinum. And it'll probably sell more because, I mean, so I've heard so many different versions of the song. The original is really like clean and beautiful, but the version that I was listening to on the way here was Tamela Mann, who is more of a soulful Christian singer, like a gospel singer. And it doesn't matter who I hear singing it, I get really like emotional, not even knowing the story behind it. I get into the idea of like, man, I cannot imagine if I will dance for you, Lord, or if I will fall out on my face, if I will be able to speak, or if you, because I know you know what I feel, Jesus. Will I shut my mouth? Will I not be able to say anything? Will you know to have so many questions. And so I appreciate so much about this movie. Being a person that is a believer, I appreciate seeing this story play out. Like I said, I ain't running back to the theater to see this movie. It didn't change my life, but it did make me go, man, that is dope. That's really, really cool. So interesting. So his dad, his dad is on his deathbed, and he says to him, I don't have a lot, but I've been saving up my money, and I got a good life insurance plan, and I want you to take this. This money's going to come to you every month. Chase your dream, and I want you to catch it. The week that he got his last check from his dad is the week that the song became the number one Christian song in the nation. How cool is that? How cool is that? That's just how God works. So anyway, there is the story. If you want to go see that movie after I've told you all of this, then greatness. If not, I hope I haven't completely spoiled it for you, but it is worth a shot if you are interested in a faith-based movie. And I guess I paid full price. Let me tell you why I'm going to be doing these critiques from the car. I am a very, very happy certified MoviePass holder. So MoviePass is a monthly subscription program. You pay $9.99 a month or $9.95 a month, whatever, $10 a month. And you can go and see one movie every day of that month. And there are no blackout movies. So on the Friday that Black Panther premiered, I could have come to see Black Panther. Like, that is how you can use your MoviePass everywhere, pretty much everywhere. It obviously has to be a theater that is participating in the MoviePass program, but there are many, many, many theaters like that. So moviepass.com, spelled just the way it should be, MoviePass.com, $9.95. I mean, if you are a moviegoer and a movie lover like I am, you need a MoviePass. I don't know how to split that. Okay, so we are getting close to 15 minutes, and that's way longer than I wanted to talk about this movie. So I'm going to get out of here. Thank you for watching. The people behind me have a raggedy car, but praise Jesus, I don't have that problem. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed my rambling and spilling all the beans about this movie. If you did, come back next week. I'm probably going to do one of these once a week, and hopefully I can get them down to be less than 15 minutes. Have a great day. Have a good night. Enjoy good movies and love your life.